Hi, my name is Thomas Kim. In this video, install I'm going to install Visual Studio 2015 for C++ developer. We will download Visual Studio first. To download it, we have to visit this website. In future, this website could be changed. For such case, I will help you how to find Visual Studio. Visual Studio download. Okay, like download. If you search for like this, then you can find a lot of link and select English. This is English website, official website, like this. Here, Visual Studio Community Edition. It is good to learn C++ language, but if you are going to develop software professionally, you need a higher version, at least Visual Studio Professional or Enterprise or Studio Code. We will try Visual Studio Enterprise. Click. Instead of clicking this, scroll down, expand all. Then scroll down here. Visual Studio Enterprise 15 with the update 3. This is the latest version. Click ISO. Then we will download and install English version. Download. If you click it, download will begin like this. It will take, in my case, it takes about 30 minutes. Actually, it didn't take 30 minutes. It took about 10 or 20 minutes for me. Then I already downloaded this file, so we regard it. You already downloaded it like me. After downloading it, I will cancel it. I canceled, and I will erase all trace. After downloading it, go to your download folder. In my case, this is the file I downloaded. You can install it, right click it, then mount like this, and it will be mounted on your drive. Then click Visual Studio Enterprise EXE, double click it. Okay, it is connecting, initializing. I will make it smaller. I don't need it. I will close it, and I also close it. It takes some time, so please be patient. When the initialization is complete, then it will ask us to folder to install Visual Studio. Select default and choose the type of installation here. Choose custom. We have to choose custom to install MFC, Microsoft Foundation Class Library, and C++ tool. Click next. Here, click. Currently it needs 8 GB, but this is not enough. Select this Visual C++, Visual C#, Python tools. Actually, if we are working as a software developer, we need them. So click this, like select all. Because Windows XP is no longer supported operating system, we actually don't need it. So if I unselect it, it doesn't change much. So let's just click it. Then we have to select programming language. Then web development, we can develop web softwares like Windows like .NET, XML. We can develop these tools as well. And we don't need them. Let's see, expand all. If we select them, it's enormous size, and we will not select, let me see, MFC Foundation. We have to select click all in this programming language. And web development, we need to, if we are going to develop for Windows 8.1 or Windows Phone tool, we have to click it. And also universal Windows app development, this is also very modern software development tools. In my case, I select all, then I remove. For example, I don't need it. Actually, if you are going to develop Windows Phone, you need this, but my machine is very slow, cannot handle emulator, so I removed it. Also, in your case, if you are going to develop for mobile, you may need to install these stuff. But I don't install Android software development, and I don't need these. And this can be helpful actually. And Git for, these are useful tools, so I add it. So just check once again. Programming, you select programming all, and web development, I selected all, then I removed. For example, I just let it done, then I removed. And cross-platform, I haven't installed them. If you are going to use Visual Studio to develop Android or something else like mobile app development, you may need them, but in my case, I don't develop Android software right now. And collect common tools, these are actually needed sometimes. Then it setup requires 29 gigabytes across all drive. So you have to plenty free hard drive on your C drive. Currently we are installing on C drive. Click next. Okay, click install. Then Visual Studio begins to install, and it downloads sometimes or something like that. It takes time, so please be patient. After long hours, Visual Studio the Enterprise 2015 finally installed. Setup completed. All specified components have been installed successfully. Launch. Okay, we can launch it, but before we launch, I want to restart my computer. So I will restart my computer, then I will launch it. And so I will close it. After restart my computer, I will resume this video. After long hours, I finally installed Visual Studio and restarted my machine. Now I will start Visual Studio first time. Right click Windows icon here, then search for Visual Studio. Then it opens like this. Right click, open file location. Then it opens like this, and drag and drop. Right click, copy here. Okay, we copied. We can copy another one, for example, for Visual Studio tools, builder, MS Builder 또는 Developer Builder command. We can copy and paste here, like copy, like this. Okay, right click, view, sort by names, sorted. We will start it we use it a lot, so I will right click and drag it here. So I will start it, right click. For the first time when we start, right click, learn as administrator. Now Visual Studio is starting for the first time. It will take some time. Okay, here, not now, maybe later. General, this is blue, dark, light. In my case, I like dark. And this is general settings. We can change it later. I will just start this way. Start Visual Studio. It also takes a few minutes. Wow! Visual Studio is installed. Okay, this is our first Visual Studio. It is still loading. Seems that it is loaded completely now. Now we will make a few changes. By default, if you install Visual Studio, Visual Studio's project file will be installed. This PC document, Visual Studio 2015 project. This is default project folder, but since there is a blank space, for example, Visual Studio 2015 has a blank space in the folder name. So in the folder path, project folder path, when we have like a blank space, sometimes it's difficult to properly make settings to our Visual Studio project. So especially when we use Unix tools along with Visual Studio like Bison or Plex, we should remove blank space in our project path folder. So I will create in C drive or in D drive. I will select C drive right now. Make a new folder on C drive root. Like I will create DEV software or DEV soft, so short, like this. I created a path. Then I include another path. Visual Studio 2015 without blank space in the folder name. Then I create projects like this, and we will use this folder as Visual Studio project folder, our solution folder, like this. To do that, we make a blank space like this. C drive, DVSoft, Visual Studio 2015, no blank in the folder name, and the project again. We will change settings like this. To do this, go to File option, Tools option, Tools, Options, then scroll down, Project and Solution. Here, Solution or General. Then click Project Location. This is default. There is a blank space in the path name, so we have to change it. Click it and go to the folder we just made, like Visual Studio project. Then select folder. Then we will make another changes. Here, go to General Settings and here Startup. I will remove Startup. Show start page, download every content. We will uncheck it. Then font and color, it's too small for me. I select 12, for example, like this. Then and documents, Then select auto reload modified document unless there are unsaved changes. Select this. Okay, click OK. So it's our initial display. We can change it to something different. For example, go to tool menu, import and export settings. We will reset to something. Reset all settings. Next. We don't need to save. Next. We will select Visual C++ like this. Click Visual C++. Finish. Then a few minutes later, settings will be changed a little bit. Okay, your settings were successfully reset to Visual C++. Close. Then settings changed to C++ state. This is C++ default. Okay, setting has a little bit changed. What's this? This is for update notification. In your case, you can install them, but I will disable them. Dismiss all. I will hide them. So this is our default state, but I can make changes again. All the changes I made has gone like this. Font as 12 and startup I will unselect. Then project general, it has been restored to default. DB project select, then OK. So we will see our startup solutions like this. On the left side, Solution Explorer, Class View, and Property Manager. We don't use it much, so I will hide it. And Team Explorer, I will hide it too. Right click the tab, hide. Then we will use this way. So when all windows get closed, you are apt to get lost. Okay, if you haven't used Visual Studio before, then you easily get lost. Oh, what should I do? How can I open my solution, my project, like that? In such case, you can always restore to default state. Go to Tool, Import and Export, reset all settings, not just Visual Studio. Then after a while, all settings will be restored to default. Okay, close. Then it's restored like this. So after restoring, we have to change the options again. Whenever you restore the options, everything will be restored to default state. So you have to unload and font 12 in my case. Then startup, I don't want it, and project solution to the one we created before. This step is important for first time user, Visual Studio first time user. This step is important, I guess, and we don't need this too. And you can also find, if you want to open some windows, go to View, and there are Solution Explorer, Class View, Object View, Resource View, Toolbox, and other windows. Special Property is important. Property window, I will click it. Property window here. These tools are very important. These windows are all important. So you can always restore settings to default like this way. cancel it. So this is how we installed Visual Studio. In the next session, in my next video, I will show you how to create Visual C++ application using Visual Studio. Okay, close it. Thank you for watching.